The gates and doors were barred and all the windows fastened down. Spent the night in sleeplessness, jumped at every sound. Half in hope of sorrow, and half in fear the day we find the soldiers breaking through to drag us all away. And just before the sunrise, I heard something at the wall. The gate began to rattle and the voice began to call. I hurried to the window, looked down into the street, expecting swords and torches and the sound of soldiers' feet. There was none but me, so I went down to let her in. John stood there beside me and she told us where she'd been. They moved him in the night, none of us knows where. The spoon's been rolled away and now his body isn't there. We both ran toward the garden, then John ran on ahead. Found the stone in the empty tomb, just where the Mary said. But the winding sheet there after me was just an empty shell. The tower where they'd taken him was more than I could tell. Something strange had happened there, but what I didn't know. John believed a miracle, but I just turned to go. Circumstance and speculation couldn't lift me very high, 'cause I had seen them crucify him, then I saw him die. Back inside the house again, the guilt and anguish came. Everything God promised him just added to my shame. When at last it came to choices, I denied I knew his name. And even if he was alive, it wouldn't be the same. Suddenly the air was filled with strange and sweet perfume. Light that came from everywhere drove shadows from the room. And Jesus stood before me with his arms held open wide. And I fell down on my knees and just clung to him and cried. He raised me to my feet, and as I looked into his eyes, love was shining out from him like sunlight from the skies. Guilt and my confusion disappeared in sweet release, and every fear I'd ever had just melted into peace. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. He's
He is risen. Amen.